Welcome back to Swordbox. We've been talking about forgiveness. Our verse for today is from John 6:37, and it says, "All that the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me, I will never cast out." That's a great thing to know, that when we come to Jesus, He's not going to turn us away. It doesn't matter what you've done, how sinful you've been. The Bible says we're all sinners and fall short of God's glory. So when we come to Jesus, we can receive complete forgiveness because He paid for all of our sin on the cross. I want to give you a little example. As Jesus was being crucified, there were two criminals being crucified with him, and one said this to Jesus in Luke chapter 23, verses 41 through 43. He said, "We are receiving the due reward of our deeds, but this man," referring to Jesus, "has done nothing wrong." And he said, "Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And he said to him, "Truly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." This man had committed crimes worthy of death. He was going to be killed for those sins, and yet when he turned to Jesus at his last dying breath, and repented, Jesus forgave that man and said, "Today you will be with me in paradise." In other words, today you're going to be with me in heaven. And this man never had time to climb down off the cross and live a good life or do a bunch of works. He simply came to Jesus with truth and realized who Jesus was. And Jesus forgave him, and He'll do the same for you. Doesn't matter what you've done, what kind of life you've lived, Jesus stands ready to forgive you. I also want to leave you with a little prayer request. Our friend Karen, who does the videos on the weekends and who actually did the videos for several months here, is in the hospital with a kidney infection. And I would just ask that you would join me in praying for her and for her family. I know God's going to heal her. God's going to bring her to a full recovery. But I would just ask that you would lift her up in your prayers this week as she's having a difficult time. Thank you, and God bless you. See you tomorrow.